Well, it sure is great to be here today doing Mass.
It really is, although I wish we decorated a little more for the solstice.
Yeah, well, it's always fun. Although, I think we might have to tighten our belts a little bit this year. I was talking to the treasurer last night, and I guess this COVID business really hit us hard.
Yeah, well, at least we're all here together. Somebody's in the holiday spirit.
The solstice spirit?
'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Toll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la.
What's all this about?
Hey, we just decided we should really decorate the lodge for solstice. So we decided to come and, make it all spiffy.
Well, thanks. That means a lot. I really appreciate it. I sure hope we could keep doing things like this.
What's the matter, Cullen?
Well, it's really expensive keeping this place. And with COVID, we haven't been able to do the big socials and fundraisers that we usually do.
What can we do to help?
Well, we are having a fundraiser right now. If you wanted, you could PayPal us at horizon@seattle-oto.org.
I'll do that right now.
Thanks, that's great.
Keep it down over there, jeez! What in the world is going on over there again? Are those weirdos having another party? Yes, it sounds like those weirdos are having another weird party. Guys! I did my own research. Oh, God. Those weirdos are some weird club. They call themselves Ordo Templi Orientis. Yeah, I'm not sure you're saying that right. Well, I'm the one who found them on the internet. So, what do they do? Well, it's hard to say. Some of what they do is kind of spooky and secret. But mostly I think they argue on the internet. Right. Hey, XP, you like to argue on the internet? Well, maybe you should join. Actually, I'm looking at their website, and it's a lot more than that. Those that argue on the internet are... Oh, maybe it's those weirdos coming to apologize for the noise. Oh, thank God. I was afraid that once you got started, you'd never shut up. Philistines.
Here we come, caroling among the leaves so green. Here we come, a wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you, and to you your noses too. Chorus bless you and send you a happy new year. Chorus send you a happy new year. We are not daily makers that bake from door to door, but we are mysterious strangers we've never seen before. Love and joy come to you, and to you your noses too. Chorus bless you and send you a happy new year. Chorus send you a happy new year.
Guys? What the hell is this? More weirdos. Possibly different weirdos. Yeah, I don't think those were the real words to that song. What are we supposed to do to make them go away? Well, I don't know. Maybe close the door. Why? Why do our lives resemble some sort of 70s era musical comedy show holiday special? Why? Well, at least they're wearing masks? Yeah, sure. Very conscientious. Okay, bye now.
So, we're all about ready, and everyone's here but except for the deacon, which is pretty unusual for him to be late.
Good point. I wonder if I should call him.
Good idea.
Hello? Kellen? Kellen?
Yeah. Hey, Jim 93. Everyone's here and getting ready to start Mass, and we're wondering where you're at.
What time is it? Oh wow, I must have fallen asleep here last night. I was working out the numbers for the budget and just trying to figure out how we were gonna make ends meet this year, and I just got so exhausted that I just passed out here.
Well, are you going to be able to make it?
Oh, yeah, no, I can be there. I just need to go and grab my stuff and get it together, and I'll head right over. I'm really sorry, man.
Okay, just get here as soon as you can. 93.
Yeah, okay, 93. Take care.
He's on his way.
What are you doing? Well, I was just searching for information about those weirdos next door. OTO? And they're actually pretty cool. That says Deus est homo. Does that mean God is gay? No, dumbass. That means God is man. Oh, so God's only gay some of the time? What? How does your mind even work? As I was saying, their mission is to affect and promote the doctrines and practices of the philosophical and religious system known as Thelema. Thelema? No, Thelema. It means will. Now pay attention. With particular emphasis on cultivating the ideals of individual liberty, self-discipline, self-knowledge, and universal brotherhood. You know, you can't argue with that. They strive to build a community and perform cool rituals like Gnostic Mass and secret initiations. Whoa! Listen, guys, I think I'm going to become a magician! A gay magician? Well, obviously. Right. And how are you gonna go about this? I've been looking at it on the internet, and I'm gonna start with something called, Enochian magic. Wait, what?
It's pronounced Enochian. And it's an angelic language recorded in the private journals of Dr. John Dee and his colleague Edward Kelly in late 16th century England.
Oh my god, what? How do you know about this?
Oh, I've dabbled in ceremonial magic for years.
You have? And why don't I know about this?
Oh, well, you know what they say about pearls before swine?
What? No?
Oh, never mind. Since you're interested, I should tell you about it.
somebody talks about, like, the reason for the season or something? Yeah, no. Despite all appearances, this isn't actually that kind of holiday special, and we aren't gonna sit here and lecture you on who you're supposed to be or what you're supposed to believe.
Well, then what kind of holiday special is it?
It's the kind where we celebrate with music and talk about cool stuff and raise some money for the people that we're trying to support.
Well, how are people gonna be supportive if they don't know what they're supporting?
Well, they could go to the Horizon OTO website and read up about the community they're supporting.
Right!
Unifying good and bad, to this ending we have sworn. One rough beast, it's our at hand, slouches forward to be born. Gloria, Deus es homo. Gloria, Deus es homo.
Did we just do a commercial right in the middle of that holiday song?
I wonder what's going on. It's so rare for Mass to be running late.
I know. I heard that the deacon's running late. I hope that everything's okay.
Might be supply chain issues.
Yeah, probably. But why does this scenario seem so familiar? It's as though I remember it from a holiday special long, long ago. Look, a distraction.
Who were they?
I don't know. Some weirdos. I just have one question.
What's that?
Why were they telling us about our own fundraiser?
Best not to ask questions. Just donate.
You know what would be really great right now? A story. I wish Mark were here. He tells such great stories. I remember this one time where he was reading to us.
It was the night before solstice when all through the lodge the master was stirring because he was in charge. The candles were lit on the altar with care in hopes that the deacon soon would be there. The children were standing with elements charged with visions of gnosis and beauty and stars. The priest with his serpent, priestess girt with sword, and we're on hand to see that the wine has been poured. When in the library there arose such a clatter, I sprang to the door to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, and tore open the curtains and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. And what to my wondering eyes should appear but a glorious bark in a radiant sphere. With a dark wind driver who filled me with awe, I knew in a moment it must be Kefra. With the hissing of beetles, the coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Lao Tzu and Siddhartha, Krishna and Tahuti, Moshe, Dionysus, Muhammad and Tomegatherion. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. Up to the lodge top the coursers they flew, with the bark of the sun, and Saint Alistair too. And then in a twinkling I heard up above the scraping and scrabbling of each little bug, and I went to the temple and was turning around. From the tomb, Saint Alistair came with a bound. He was dressed all in tweed and he carried a cane, and his clothes were all tarnished with mysterious stains. A bundle of goats was flung on his back, and wondered what else was in his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. He was covered with soot from his head to his toes, and he stood there before me in a serious pose. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke had encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face, and a wit that would tease, and sat down in asana with the greatest of ease. He was saucy and spry, a right jolly old satyr, and I laughed when I saw him, my favorite freighter. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. And he spoke not a word, but went straight to the work, penning new comments, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, he sprang to the bark and gave Kefra the sign. Like a JPL rocket they took to the sky, and I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy solstice to all, and do your rituals right."
Hey, Jim, we thought you'd be here by now. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm looking all over the place for my stole. I can't find it.
Oh, can you describe it?
It's yellow.
Yeah, it's here, dude. Can you stop looking and come on over? Okay, see you soon.
Hey, listen, do you need me to fill in as deacon today? I've been practicing.
Thanks for offering. We might need that. How comfortable are you with the role?
I know most of it, except where to ring the bell.
That's pretty easy. I think we could teach you. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, I think the congregants are getting into the wine.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news alert. Good evening. Melissa here with HRZN 93 News with a breaking story. We've received multiple reports from throughout the city with what appears to be a major infestation. Groups described as plague doctor carolers have been popping up throughout the city. What began as minor instances of door-to-door holiday cheer, with witnesses indicating liberal lyric modification and solicitations for donations to one Horizon Lodge OTO, have escalated to now stopping traffic. We now turn to our in-the-field reporter Prancer, who is on the scene. Prancer, it looks pretty brutal out there.
Dave? Dave, are we on?
Prancer!
Can yes,
you hear me?
Melissa. It is. Things are pretty much at a standstill all over town.
Have you learned anything about why this is happening?
The Plague Doctor carolers are quoted as saying, "We're here to bring solstice cheer and nothing's going to stop us. Not even Seattle traffic." They're also stating that the only thing that might induce them to clear the streets is a donation of funds via PayPal to horizon@seattle-oto.org.
Thank you, Prancer, and stay safe
Are we
out
out?
there.
Watch out for
You
the
heard it
icy
here
patch.
first, folks. Be careful on those streets, and consider a donation to Horizon Lodge to fix our traffic problem and get you to your holiday celebrations on time. Speaking of donations, as of this pre-recorded live interruption, we've already received more than $1,600 towards our $4,000 goal. Many thanks to those who have contributed. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. We now return to your regularly scheduled program, already in progress.
Oh my god, what the hell is this?
How lovely your guitar picks. Oh, Saturn thing, oh, Saturn thing. How lovely your guitar picks. Your bottle openers are green, the greenest openers I've seen. Oh, Saturn thing, oh, Saturn thing. How lovely your guitar picks.
Ring, solstice bells, merrily ring, tell all the world Horus is king. Loudly proclaim with one accord the happy tale, welcome the Lord. Ring, solstice bells, sound far and near, the ring of the sun is here. Herald the news to old and young, tell it to all in every tongue. Ring, solstice bells, merrily ring, tell all the world Horus is king. Ring, solstice bells, toll loud and long, your message sweet, heal and prolong. Happy, 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 happy solstice. Happy, 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 happy solstice. Ring, solstice bells, throughout the earth, tell of the news, the sun's rebirth. Loudly proclaim with one accord the happy tale, welcome the Lord. is here.
Oh, thank God. Jim, you made it. What happened?
Well, there were some complications along the way.
What happened? Was the Ballard Bridge stuck up again?
No, it wasn't the bridge.
Oh, well, did a fish truck turn over on 99 this time?
No, it wasn't a fish truck this time. There was no fish truck.
So what happened?
Well, I got stuck in a traffic jam behind these plague carolers here, and initially I was really frustrated, but they helped me out. They turned out to be really cool, and so we got to talking, and I said, hey, why don't you come and join us at Mass? And so here they are.
Well, awesome. I'm glad you made it. Let's go get ready.
Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to Horizon Lodge's celebration of Liber 15, the Gnostic Mass. Sorry for the delayed start. We ran into some difficulties today. But I just want to say how glad I am to finally be here with all of you and to see all of you. It's really because of Horizon's energetic and diverse and thriving community that we really are what we are. And it's why we have been able to face all the challenges that we have in the last 2 years and still be here. Without your support, this would be impossible. This year, I'm really glad to say that we're doing our fundraiser again, and all of you have been so supportive with your financial contributions. They've continued all throughout the year, and I know that your generosity now is really going to help us push through these difficult times and continue to go on for years and years and years, so that Horizon can continue to do all of the activities that we do and that we love, such as our celebrations of Liber 15, the Gnostic Mass, our baptisms, our confirmations, our initiations, and to be here and to have a physical presence and a focal point for Thelema in this awesome and at times very expensive city to be in. So thank you so much for your presence. Thank you for your financial support. We look forward to having you here. I look forward to having you here now, next year, the year after that, and many, many years to come. Thank you.
Here we come a-caroling among the leaves of green. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you and to you